I am sitting in my living room. It's so bright and so pretty in here. I love it. Okay, so today, I'm just getting right into it because I got stuff to do. So I can't stay too long until people start coming in. So today, I couldn't sleep early this morning and I decided to pick up my phone and I was scrolling Pinterest. I went from scrolling Pinterest, excuse the fan if you hear that. I went from scrolling Pinterest to ending up on a link that took me to Facebook Marketplace. I don't know how the heck it happened, but it happened. So long story short, this tripod is like connected to the table, so every time I move it kind of touch the table, it kind of makes it bounce. So excuse me, maybe I should put it on this tripod. Hold on. I'll show you more. Let's see, because this isn't going to work. Alright, so let's just, okay, so, boom. So, let's drop y'all down. I'm so excited, like today, let me just show you how the devil works. Who is that? Oh, Amazon. Hold on, yo, hold on. I'm like, who is that? Those are solar lights, probably. Alright. Yay, my new solar lights came, right? The thing. These solar lights is the bomb. I have some up, but like them and the LEDs weren't as bright. So this was an even better deal. I have some up, I like them, and I was gonna buy another pack, and I'm like, if I do, that's gonna be $40-something for the same amount. So let me see if I can find something under that amount for the same price. So I got an 8-pack of lights. Please thumbs up the video if you're new to the channel. So I got an 8-pack of lights for 32 and some change. And because I had a gift card for something that they replaced was 8 months old, we'll talk about that some other time. I ended up buying the lights I wanted, and the ones that I had, I paid my money for them, so I'm taking them back. Once we put these up, I'll be taking them back. Okay, so a lot occurred today. So I wanted to start going to farmers to get produce. I said, okay, God, I want to stop going to the stores and buy my produce. I live around so many farmers. I live around so many Amish people, and they got the good stuff, okay? No GMOs, all that pesticide and all that. That's why I be getting them watermelons that be like this big with the black seeds in them, right? So anyways, on Facebook, swiping. Now I'm like, okay, since I was led to Facebook, let's see what Facebook has to offer, because I have stuff in my mind that I know I want to look for secondhand instead of buying brand new that I'm not in a rush for. Now remember, I want to do the island. What y'all see me sitting at all the time was a piece of a base cabinet from the old kitchen. And it's still solid, heavy duty wood. And I said, I don't want to get rid of it. Now, that was going to be a part of the island. If you guys remember my house in New York, this bad boy that I'm about to show you, it's a big piece of freaking butcher block that was a table, and I got this for like 20 bucks. It's so heavy, it's 60 inches, right? I'm gonna show it to y'all. And I was gonna use it for my house before, but it was too short. Like, it was too little, it looked too little. So I made a 90-inch table, which I think I shared the video of me creating my own solid wood table. I ended up selling the table. I made that table for less than, I want to say 90 bucks, but I sold it like $4.50. So I do build a lot of furniture. Sometimes I don't have time to share everything, but if you've been rocking with me, you know I'm skilled in a lot of different things when it comes to house and building and stuff. Building furniture, headboards and all that stuff. Been doing it for years. So I seen this on Facebook Marketplace many years ago when I lived in New York, and this was perfect 60-inch for my dining room. And so I had just got some iron legs, and at that time my husband put the legs on the bottom of it and created, you know, a dining room table. And I ordered the chairs, them big blue chairs that y'all love to see me in, that I usually do most of my queen and king chats in. So long story short, I said, let's see what Facebook has to offer. I'm swiping, and I see these two bottom cabinets, perfect, same size. They're the same size cabinet, perfect, literally solid maple, $20. Okay, y'all drive a Camry, okay? I drive a Camry. I contacted it. This is like 4-something in the morning, about 4:11, somewhere around there in the morning. I couldn't sleep, but God led me to Facebook. I text the person soon as it was. Soon as I seen it, I text them. But I know it was going to take some time. So by the time I dozed off and got back up, because I was done. I was like, oh, I guess that was what I was meant to be on there for. I can sleep now because I was excited about them and that they weren't pending or anything. And so the lady got back not too long after. Like, I woke up, she got back and was like, no, they're still available. I said, oh. I said, is there any mud, any mildew, wet spots, water damage, mold? Like, I was just naming always, because it's an hour away to go pick these up. And she was like, nope, in great condition. She said they came from a model home. I bought the whole kitchen and I didn't need these. And I was like, oh, okay. I said, so it's 20 for both of them? She said, yes, 20 for both of them. I said, okay, I'm just getting up. I have to brush my teeth. I have to get it together and get dressed, and I'll give you my ETA. She said, no problem. I love sellers that communicate. Every time you message them, they message back. That's why I tell y'all, be patient. I have furnished my house with some unique pieces and things that you just can't buy in the store anymore. Being patient. So long story short, on the road, on my way to go get them. Get there. And at first, this is the thing where they say, and I got video, you'll see, I actually vlogged, she let me vlog a little bit of the scenario and let me see her kitchen. Y'all, this is crazy, y'all going to trip out. So I go to the lady's house, and she was like, you like them? So I'm looking at them, opening them up and all that, and I'm gonna show them to y'all. And she was like, you think you could fit in the car? So I don't know, they look kind of big. So Mr. Will went with me, and we're trying to get him in. We got one in the back of the trunk hanging out with a bungee and the other one in the back seat. Perfect. But it was then deep enough where I can get it home. So I'm like, okay, good, perfect. She said to me, she said, this is before we even got in the car. She said, since you rode all this way, God just told me to just give them to you. You can have them. This is the crazy part. There were other cabinets, base cabinets, and this corner cabinet and another cabinet that she was giving away for free. And on the way there, I told Mr. Will, I said, you know what's weird? I wonder why these aren't free, but all of those were free. I said, these must be in better condition maybe, and that's why she's getting rid of it. I don't know. So she said, no, you can have them for free. And she's like, you know what? Come on in. Let me show you how they look installed. So the lady let me come in her house, and she had this big old dog. And I was looking like, ain't no fleas on the front. Like, you know, you just gotta be careful getting stuff like that. I'm like, any fleas on it or anything? Like, I'm gonna be honest. And we do it as human. We assume, prejudge, perceive things a certain way. And this was God talking to me and speaking to me at the same time. Your blessings are gonna come through people that most people don't even pay attention to. Your blessings are gonna come in ways that you are not ready for. And that's why I said to y'all, I say it a lot, what's popular, what's trending. When you have a genuine heart, the road is just not the same. You don't get the things that most people get the way they get them. And a lot of times it's given from the heart and it be a blessing to you. That's not all. That's not all. So she said, well, the other people still haven't got back with me. And if you want those, you can have those too. She said, well, come take a look at them. So I'm jumping. She let me come in and she let me see these installed. Y'all, why the lady had the same color cabinets as mine, just a little bit different, a little bit off. I can't even show y'all because it's on my phone. See, that's why I can't wait to start recording with a phone, camera. Her kitchen cabinets were like a blue. Her back of her backsplash, she had subway tiles. I don't want that, but it was white with black granite. I was gonna say granite, but black grout. And she had this unique piece of a light that came down, something I ain't never seen before. She had a desk sitting over to the side that was created, like sort of like what I'm doing with my island. When I say that lady kitchen was bad, and she was an older lady, she's like, we've been here for 26 years and we're trying to get it together, and my husband just retired and we're just now getting it how we want to after all these years. And it was just a beautiful thing. Then we started talking spiritually about being grateful, and she was just saying she did so many things in her life where she should be dead. And I was just telling her she don't know how much of a blessing this is, even though somebody like, oh, it was $20, but I had to pay nothing, and these are solid wood. Like, these are real wood cabinets. And I waited patiently waiting, because I know what I want, and I always tell y'all that. I know I'm going to get this house furnished. It's going to look exactly like I want it, and I'm not going to spend a whole bunch. And I haven't been so far, right? So that's when she was like, she should have been dead a long time ago because of the mistakes and stuff she made. I said, guess what? But you still can be grateful. If you could talk to me, breathe, taste, touch, feel, and see, She was like, I said, we gotta be grateful. I say that all the time. Even if we can't find something to be grateful for, I try to keep that in my brain. I can taste, I can see, I can feel, you know what I mean? I can smell. If you woke up with one of those things gone, you don't even understand how much it would impact you mentally. And some people will really go crazy from that. And she was like, oh, sweetie, you have said a mouthful. And I was like, oh, I said, but I just feel like I'm talking to you, but I'm talking to myself. She's like, yes. And she just told her stomach, she's like, you have no clue. There's so many times I shouldn't even be here. And it was just a beautiful thing. I put that out. I don't put that in the camera, but these are the type of people that I meet. And her husband was the sweetest thing, giving us tips and stuff and saying, do this and you should do that and all that other stuff. So because I said I wanted to do the base or whatever, then I had some other things I wanted to do in the bathroom. She was like, well, these other people got this pendant, they still haven't got back to me. She was like, but if you want them, you can have all of that. And I was like, you know what, they're worth going to pick up, even if I had to get a $19.99 U-Haul to go pick them up, because even if I can't use them, one of those cabinets, because of the type of wood it is, I can sell one of those cabinets for at least $150. Just one of them, and it's 3 different ones. So I will go pick those up. Anywho, so after that transaction, meeting them and all that, I'm loving this little room. I'm in this little room. It's so bright and pretty. I kept saying I want to get fresh fruit. I want to get fresh produce. I want to get fresh produce, and I want to start. And I told y'all, implementing more fresh things and learning to freeze them, blanch them, and get them ready for the freezer so I can just pull stuff out. Even when it's not in season, I'll have it in my freezer, because I do have a deep freezer and I have that refrigerator freezer in the garage. So I was telling Mr. Willie, because he had got me some tomatoes before when he came before, and I was like, I love them tomatoes so much, we gotta find where the Amish have their tomatoes at. And so he couldn't bring them last time, so I'm like, okay, cool beans, we gonna find a place that got Amish tomatoes. And I said that on the way there because there's so many farms. So on the way back, we see a farm side like store, you know, open little thing. You know how they have the farmers make their little stores on the side of the road or whatever. Almost past it, I had to back up to go into it, and it was weird. I was like, you do it. So he backed up on the highway to go around. She was like, we didn't know, you could have stayed there. So long story short, we go there. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't want this to fall. I'm trying to give y'all the order of my day and then how the devil try to mess everything up. They had cabbages. Look how big this cabbage is. We got this cucumber this was from the farm. This cucumber was from the farm. I got 2 heads of cabbage, right? So I got 2 heads. I don't want this to fall. It's just kind of makeshift right now. 2 heads of cabbage, 2 big things of cabbage. I picked out some, she ended up, this is called a Walla onion. She, when I tell you, you could tell people love what they grow, and they love the, to eat their produce, and they'll tell you, they'll give you, hold on one second. So was picking out tomatoes, and got, hold on, this is from that other lady. I'm gonna show you what happened. Got all these big old fat tomatoes. 1, 2, 3, 6 of them. They put their little calendar in here to tell us the times that they're open all the way till October, from July to October, Monday through Saturday, 9 to 6, and they're always out there. So I got a bag of some nice, fresh, big tomatoes, and two cabbages. I feel like, why do I feel like some? Now, I wanted the green tomatoes, and when I was talking about the green tomatoes, the guy was putting some of these in his bag. He's Poppy, Pappy, something squash. He said these are amazing. You cut them, you leave the skin on them, wash it real good, and you fry these like fried green tomatoes, and they are really good. Now, this isn't the one I bought, and this isn't the one I bought. This is the one I bought. Look at the difference. You see how big that is? because he was telling me about it. As we got up to the register, she threw in two more. Those two that I just showed y'all. This one and this one was thrown in, right? And I needed onions, so I got 1, 2 onions. And she told me about these, so I bought this. And I got 2 green tomatoes, because I want to do some fried green tomatoes. And I got, she called these, she said she wrote on the bag. I think this is called a Hungarian, she wrote on one of these bags, Hungarian hot wax pepper. So I wanted to try that. But then I got me some jalapenos. I like to cut these up and freeze these for when I'm doing like salsas, or even when I'm doing my taco meat and stuff like that. So I got that. And this is one that she tossed in. Then she tossed in those 2 things there. And before I left, she said, do you like corn? Because they had some. I said, yeah. She said, this corn right here. She grabbed 2. She said, here. Because she just seen me and Mr. Lou. She think it's a whole, like, we together and all that. You know what I mean? She's like, here, take these 2. You guys are going to love these. I'm like, okay. So we took these. I said, well, I do love corn, but I'm thinking that's not enough if I want my girls to have some. So I didn't say that to her. And she was like, I'm going to give these to you because I want you to know that this is like some of the best corn. It is so sweet. She said they eat it raw. They don't even cook it. They eat it raw. And she was like, it's so tasty. She said that she cut up one of these and one of these this morning were her potatoes, her breakfast potatoes. So she be giving you all these little ideas on what to use the produce for. But anyways, I was like, well, let me buy 2 more. She said no. She gave me some more corn. So she gave me corn, right? So in my brain, I said, if somebody really wanted to be a vegan or vegetarian, it is so much food around that you can get and not have to really pay a whole bunch. So all of that was 20 bucks. All of that was 20 bucks. I got my new silicone bag, so I'm gonna pre-prep this cabbage and have it bagged and ready to make dinners with that. I can't wait to try this. I'm definitely gonna do a video when I do to see how it tastes. She said it's sweet, it's very sweet, and it's very good. Better than the fried green tomato, so I'm excited to try those. Now, moving on, there was a detour coming back from getting these things that I'm about to share with you right now. But let me show this first because I'm gonna get this out of the way. There was a detour and I was like, oh my gosh. And then I said, nope. Detours are usually a protection or a reason or a blessing. I just try to keep thinking it's not always a bad thing when something don't go the way you want it, right? I just try to keep that in my brain. So we go around the corner and I see a yard sale. Something said pull back. So I pull back, get to the yard sale, and first thing we see is a whole smoker, a smoker with levels of trays in it. I don't even know if I can share that. It's a smoker. I'll do another video on it. It's a smoker about 3 feet big. It's a nice size smoker. $10 with the digital temp thing and all that. Her husband just upgraded to this real fancy smoker, so he was trying to get rid of that one. I was like, $10? Somebody would have sold that smoker for lots of money. So as I'm looking at the smoker, I see this. Hold on, man. I see this, and they wanted $2 for it. $2. So I got that for $2. And then, oh, I got more stuff. And then we found another yard sale coming back from there. Okay, I'll show y'all that in a minute. Then, this was 25 cents. It is a butter, hard, heavy duty, stainless steel butter melter. 25 cents. 25 cents. Got that. This jar was a heavy duty solid jar. 25 cents. Or I'm trying to get away from plastics. Then, oh, before I even got this stuff, y'all remember I got that grater? I was so disappointed about the grater. I said, yeah, it's plastic. I really don't think it's gonna last long. I was not excited about it, and I ended up sending it back. This is the cheese grater. Stainless steel with the emblems from stainless steel on it. Heavy duty, suctions to the bottom of whatever you put it on, like that. Do you see that? Okay? And you grate your cheese, and it came with these. It came with these. She wanted, this was $1. This was $1. And it has the stainless steel emblem on it, and it's a good company. I just gotta clean it real good. And it already has one grater inside there, and it comes with the 3 levels. $1. Y'all know, just grating your own stuff, and it don't just do cheese. She said it does nuts and all types of stuff. I'm so ecstatic about that. Like, do you see what I'm saying? Like, do y'all understand? Like, I love the kitchen. I love cooking and preparing food and hosting and all that. I am excited. This sucks to the... Y'all don't even understand. Literally, I can show y'all how I bought a grater and sent it back, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna just wait till I find the one that I really. This is gonna last for years and generations. This is going to last. Like, this is heavy duty. You screw it in and change the grate. Like, come on now, this is gonna last forever. So I got that. Then when we went to drop off the dressers because we could not get this cart and the smoker in the car, so we had to go come back. When I came back, that's when I seen this butter thing, this jar, and these freaking curtain rods. You know, she let me get these curtain rods, this jar. It was 2. This was 1, 2. I don't know, whatever. I just got these because I know the 2 bedrooms outside of mine has 2 windows in each one of them, and these are perfect size, so it can go on in them rooms. So those 2 things, right? The jar, the butter melter, this brand new rotisserie recipe book with pictures, very good recipes in it, 25 cents, and these are brand new. Do y'all know what these is? These are different size bags for your grill. 25. She had 25 on each. She gave them all to me for 25 cents. These are bags that you put on your grill to put like your food that might fall through the grill. And look at this. You put the food in. You put the food in, and then you flip it over and you button it and you lay it on your grill. This is meant for the grill. These are grill bags. 25 cents. 20. And didn't I just tell y'all I'm about to cook on the grill? Didn't I just tell y'all I'm about to cook on the grill? Like, yeah, the little things are what keep me happy and bring just a little joy to me. Makes life easier. The little things, like, did I put this in wrong? I think so. So I got 4 grill bags for 25 cents. Brand new, never used, 2 different size grill bags. 25 cents, okay? Exactly. And then I'm like, I can't wait to use this grater. I can't wait to use this grater. I can't. So then I seen this and I was like, oh, to me it's cute. My daughters laughed. They said it's cute, but what you gonna do with it? I said, y'all don't see what I see. I see the fact that this is quality. This little picture was just looking at me the whole time. Tell me this is not the cutest little llama. This picture was looking at me the whole time. And I looked outside, I couldn't stop looking at it. I was talking to her as it was time to leave. And before I left, she's like, hey, do you like cucumbers? I said, yeah. She said, girl, I got some Japanese cucumbers and they just growing out of the kazoo. I got cucumbers up to my ears. I'll get you a couple. And she bring me these. Look how big these cucumbers is, y'all. Look how big these cucumbers is. She said, oh, and I got something, I forgot what kind of tomatoes she said he was, and she brought me these. So I got these tomatoes, those cucumbers for free. This was $1. This is a wood frame. I don't even know. Amy Peterson Studio frame canvas. Like, this is an actual art. Like, I don't know. $1. Look at the canvas. This is real canvas. This is a real canvas in a frame. $1. So leave there. On the way back, went to storage to pick up this butcher block, and on the way back I see another yard sale, and this stuck out to me sitting on the ground. It's a gourd, but when will I find a gourd to be able to do this? I just love the organic shape of it, and I can put it in a way where you don't see the defect look of it, but that organic look, I can change the color, I can do whatever with it. It's a natural vase that's made out of a gourd. And it had all of this stuff in it. I was like, I don't want all that stuff, and she had it for $3. I said, yeah, I don't want all that stuff that's in it. I just like the gourd. I like the look of the gourd. And she said, oh, no problem. Let me take it out for you. So when she was taking it, I was like, that was probably what was making me cough or sneeze. And she was like, just give me 50 cents. So Mr. Will found him some work pants, and he went to go pay for his pants, and I put this up there, you know, and I was getting ready to give her, and I was like, dang it, I got it. She was like, no, that's fine. So I got this for free. So I got a gourd, natural gourd vase for free. So let me show y'all these cabinets. And then I'm gonna show y'all, because this gotta go in the kitchen. I gotta take all this produce off of here. Let me take this produce off here. How are you guys doing? How are your day? And I need this in the kitchen because now I got a bigger space to prep food and get it together. I'm so excited. Y'all don't understand, I'm so excited. Like, I am so freaking excited. Like, I get excited over the little stuff. You know, long as I'm happy about it and it makes me happy, that's all that matters. And it can be the weirdest things. Like, to me, this, I was all day saying, oh, I'm so happy. Thank you, God. Thank you, God, for the blessing. Thank you, God, for the blessing. Thank you, God, for everything you're doing and about to do. Just thank you, right? And as I said that, I was like, Mr. Will, I said, you know what? It's a really good day today. I'm not because of that, but it's a good day because I'm seeing what he's showing me is starting to come to fruition even more every day. So every day is not, it's a greater day. It just keeps getting greater for me, right? Even through all that I'm going through, I still smile and be encouraging to other people. And at the end of the day, that's where my blessings lie, in being grateful, encouraging, and realize that there's people in worse situations and there's something to be grateful for. So I'm just trying to move this up to show y'all my butcher block piece so y'all can see the actual size of what my island is going to look like. This thing just keeps suctioning. I gotta keep moving it. I gotta clean all this stuff. These are nice too. These are really nice. They're not even plastic. They're like heavy. Ooh. Okay. I'm so excited, y'all. Look at all those meals. I'll be thinking about when I buy the big turkeys, because that's what I started doing, buying big turkeys, putting them in a crock pot, and then breaking it down to make meat for different things. Let me take this tripod off. We're gonna flip this around and show y'all the cabinets. Let me move my water. Okay, this is the island. This is what the island is going to be looking like. It's going to have an overhang. And this is butcher block, and it's so sturdy. It's off. I have a piece of wood under it I got to remove, so it's kind of wobbling on top. It's not sitting flat. So we're going to move that before we put this in the kitchen, but I'll have a place to just for now do my thing. So what's going to happen is this section here, I was going to put that piece. Let me show y'all. This piece that's in here, I was going to put it in the middle, but this is exactly 60 inches, and it's not going to give me what I need because it has to be framed out around here. And I'm going to have hidden wheels, so you won't see it from coming in the kitchen, but it'll be wheels. So when the kitchen, when I'm, Lord, I'm getting tongue-tied. When I'm entertaining, I can pop the wheels up and slide it over to the side of the wall in the kitchen and make a buffet. So that's why we can't go with the, let me show you, this right here. Hold on a second. I was saving this piece to go in the middle, but that plus those two cabinets is actually 60, and I need it to be a little less. So this is what I have. And not only that, right? Look at these drawers. Let me show y'all something. This solid piece, I'm gonna sand it and get it right. But let me show y'all these drawers. Look at these drawers. They got, where is it at? Look at that. You see that? Franklin cabinets, handcrafted. Look, like, this is solid wood, y'all. This is solid, and they're deeper. They get deeper as you go. They get deeper. Like, you can't say this is not a blessing. They come out smooth, nice, and like, all I gotta do is wipe them down. Like, all I gotta do is wipe them down. And I got, well, that one was doing that, so it was in the trunk, so it won't close. So it's the exact same one on either side. Y'all, I got the perfect ones for my freaking island. And all of my little like juicer and mini appliances and choppers and stuff are going to go under here. And that's going to be covered because it's going to be framed in. Tell me this is not going to be amazing. Tell me this is not going to be amazing. Hold on. All right, so I wanted y'all to see that and how it will definitely be a perfect hang for those because I have 3 of those and only 3 of those are going to go back here, and those are only like 17 inches and so the 16, so they won't be so close but perfect enough. Actually, let me see. Let's put one right here on this side because they're going to be on the other side, and let's go back and see. Yeah, it's going to fit perfect. I think the 3 will fit real perfect on the other side of the island. This side will be flush. It won't have an overhang as much, and then the other side will be an overhang for people to sit on the side like when I'm cooking and talking to me, and when I do my cooking videos, more cooking videos, more prep videos. I got a bigger space. I'm so excited to have this. I'm so excited. And this I got when I lived in New York. The lady gave this for me for 20 bucks. She said, I was trying to get rid of this table and I don't need it anymore, blah, blah, blah. She was like, it's butcher block, it's solid and everything, but I just got a new table and I don't want it. You know what? You can have it for 20 bucks. Like $20, it seems like my magic number. $20 or free has been my magic number with things that I've been finding on Facebook Marketplace. And this was either OfferUp or Facebook Marketplace, but I was excited to have it because it did create a really great table for us in New York. And that, I'm going to transform that bad boy right there. That's going to get transformed. Trust me. If y'all can search my bar cart that I did, that I got out the trash, and see how I did it and transformed it years ago. I think I made it, I want to say gold and white with mirror. I had mirror cut at Lowe's and put it in the tray on the top and bottom, and I had wine glass hooks underneath it so the wine glasses can hang. So I'm gonna transform that. Definitely gonna transform it. I don't know what I want to do, if I want to cut it shorter or what, I don't know. We're gonna figure it out, but y'all gonna see. That's gonna be a video in the future. But this is the new island, and this is the new island, and this is going to be going right here, right there. And it's perfect because I have this measured to have 60-inch so people could still come in. And this kitchen is for cooking, not just for looks. This is going to be a utilized kitchen. That's why I got all of my stuff right here. Like, I don't play about having my stuff readily available. Oh, that's got to go in recycling. Readily available for cooking. So yeah, yep. So that's the video. I have to go. I have to start putting this food up. We about to transfer this stuff in here so I can wipe that down and wipe these cabinets down and be able to work on it. We got to flip it over and take the screws out so it can lay flat, just like my makeshift desk. We're gonna have a makeshift island for right now. So yeah, let me go do that, and I will see you guys later, Gators. Thank you for joining me, y'all. I'm telling you, don't miss the content. Frugal, friendly, me living a priceless life to the fullest. Frugally, it rained. That's what it is what I'm trying to teach. You can have the things you want. You have to be patient. Be patient. Just continue to not give up. Not give up, and know that God is paying attention. And a lot of times you don't get certain stuff is because he's working it out and making things happen so that it can all line up the way it should be. It literally just started raining. It's pouring out there. Not pouring, but it's wet, like soaking wet out there. All right, so let me get this out of here, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Later, Gators.